Does my beard look extra bushy today? We've had a nice meet up with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law at a fish and chips. Those of you who know, a traditional English meal is fish and chips. So we had a nice catch up, and my mother-in-law says my beard looks extra bushy today, and my wife. But that's not what I came on to talk about, my beard. One of the biggest compliments I've had, one of the biggest compliments I've ever had as an artist was when I was at college, and I was only 16 years old. My tutor at the time, she said that I remind her of Paul Cézanne. Now, I'm not saying that I'm as good as Paul Cézanne, the French impressionist, but I take that as a really, really good compliment. And so that's when my journey, as I began to watercolour paint, that's when my journey really began. You can see it's a really, really nice, bright, sunny day, although it is a little bit chilly still. But I'm grateful for this nice weather that I can get out and do this video. Hopefully the sun's not too dazzling, but it does look really nice. And I've just had a comment off Jim in New Zealand, and he said to me about overworking a painting in watercolour. There is such a thing as overworking your painting, not knowing when to stop, and you can sort of get tangled up with faffing with all the small details, that sort of thing. And I think with me, I don't think I've ever overworked a painting. For me, it's more underworking a painting. I know that sounds funny, but there is such a thing, I think, in painting, when you can stop painting when you've probably got a few more details to do, a bit more to do to make it sort of complete. But I'm definitely not one to overwork a painting. So that's what I wanted to address today, about overworking a painting when you know it's time to stop. For me, it's underworking. So that's one thing I'm working on as a watercolour artist. So how do you know when your painting's getting to the point where it's going to be overworked? I think it's one of those things that it just comes with practice. It just comes as you keep painting as regular as you can, and I guess it's just a tuition sort of thing, an instinct, as you keep practicing as much as you can. I'm in a good position really, although the health is not a good thing. I'm in a good position that I can paint more often. So I'm going to try and paint twice a week and throw a live video in there somewhere. So I guess in a way I'm trying to turn things into a positive, that I'm not working anymore for now. Currently on the sick, but I'm going to try and take that opportunity and I can create more videos like this. You can see the surroundings, really, really stunning location. So it really is nice around here. As you can see, it just makes us in the UK sort of be a bit more cheerier when the weather's nice, when it's nice enough to go out and enjoy. It really does make a difference. sun shining when it's nice weather outside. It will be nice obviously when it gets a little bit warmer, but it's just nice to get out and just come to places like this. You can see all the nice surroundings, maybe hear the birds singing, that sort of thing. Especially if you do like to paint, it's nice to get inspired by your surroundings. I know I spoke about that in my previous videos, and I'm grateful that I get so many really nice comments on my channel. Hopefully, as you keep practicing your painting, you will know when to finish rather than overwork the painting. Or like in my case, if you underwork, you may carry on. Just keep going. Sometimes it does help with the ink pens if you're doing your watercolour and not sure when it's finished. It's just nice to add some texture, get some of those permanent lines in the painting. It really does help make things pop. So as I mentioned in a previous video, when I started watercolours, I started with Cotman paints, which I don't feel I've given enough credit for. I was painting with Cotman watercolours for at least 10 years before I managed to get my first professional grade watercolours. And Cotman paints are really, really nice. They are quite pigmented. They are really nice to use, and there's certainly nothing wrong with starting with a cheaper sort of watercolours. You can also go for the white nights if you can get those in your country. Let me know what paints you use, which watercolours you do use. But yeah, so just keep practicing, keep painting as often as you can do. I know it's quite busy, family commitments that they need to attend to. But if you want to do something, if you've got a hobby, anything like that, it is possible to find the time. I know before I stopped working, really was hard to find time for me, because I was always trying to find time to sleep. I wasn't getting a lot of sleep. It was basically, if I was lucky, 3 hours in the morning and then 3 or 2 hours in the evening, and it wasn't always solid sleep. I was always woke up for one thing or another. Workmen and people doing the gardening, kids out in the street playing. You can't really say anything when you work nights. You can't stop people from living their lives. But it was kind of difficult to cram things in that I wanted to do. And obviously my health sort of suffered for that, because I wasn't getting enough time to shut down and recover. And it was really busy at work anyway. We always had lots to do, really physical job. But now, like I said, I'm in a good place despite my health problems. And if you don't know what problems I'm facing, I do have a video about 3 videos ago talking about art therapy, and that's really does help with any sort of problems you may be going through. Just that bit of time to have a bit of you time, a bit of painting time to relax and recuperate. Life's always busy. I'm looking forward to my next painting. I don't know quite what it'll be yet, but I'm always looking forward to share another video. So that's it. Hopefully you keep painting, keep practicing. Drop us a comment on this video. Let me know what you think. What watercolour brands you do use. And hopefully you tune into my next video, which I do plan on doing over the weekend. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.